Can upload this onto the vault. Right. So, first training, set of training of the cohort. Bryn, I thought that would be you. So first set of training of the cohort. So, the importance of setting. So most people here obviously want to go into closing roles and stuff like that, which is absolutely fine. And we covered some good stuff on Monday on the closing training. However, one thing I do always say is in order for you to be, you don't have to be you can be a fantastic setter and not be a good closer. But when it comes to being a great closer, it helps if you're a fantastic setter or you understand the setting process. Reason being, when you land a job role, 9 times out of 10, chances are you will always be paired up with a setter in that business. Now, the setter's job, so the full process, you work for a company spends a ton of money on advertising every single month, generates a ton of leads, warms those leads up, and get those leads booked into your calendar. So how the lead gets warmed up is through video sales letters, webinars, free trainings, Instagram content, YouTube content. Then last but not least, a setter will then hit them, pick the phone up, have a chat with them, qualify them, warm them up even more, and then get them booked in with the closer. So without the setter, chances are you'll always get bookings in your calendar because there'll be leads that literally come in and book themselves. But even so, it's a setter's job to call those leads that book in and also qualify them, warm them up, make sure they're ready to make a purchasing decision for the closer. So the setter's job is so crucial because it's a real person talking to the lead, getting real life information. Because right up till the point of booking, even if they haven't spoke to a setter yet, all you've got is what the lead tells you based on what forms they fill out, and you have to basically go off the form. And chances are the lead might be lying on what they put on the form. So when a setter comes in, they pick the phone up, they ask questions based on the information that the lead has given, make sure that data is correct, and then feed that information back to the closer. It's so important for the closer to get that information because then you know the angle of attack on the closing call. You know how interested they are, how much money they've got to actually invest. So you know if you can do a paid in full, we call them PIFs, short for paid in full, or if you need to structure a payment plan with that individual, and the overall angle of attack to ultimately get that deal closed. The more information and data you can get on a lead, the better. So the setting role is crucial. So when you do land on a role, it's really important that you understand it. So let's say, for example, you've got a setter who's not as up to speed, you can guide them in the right direction as well and mold them into how you want your leads to come onto the call, basically. So even if you don't want to be a setter, it's imperative for you to understand this information. So, what we are going to do to get started, we are going to go through the beginning point of a setter call. We're not going to go too in depth with the whole entire setting call. We're just going to talk. We're just going to go over the introduction of the setting call and early onset objections. So, when you've got a setting call, the objections on a setting call always come up at the beginning of the call. When you're on a closing call, the objections always come at the end of the call. Reason they come up at the beginning of the call, because 9 times out of 10, the setter's called that lead completely out of the blue. They haven't booked that call in. So you're creeping up on the lead. What happens is naturally, sales resistance goes up. People don't want to be sold to. People don't want to be interrupted. I don't want to talk. I'm not interested. Fuck off, hang up, get a real job, all that shit, basically. So you have to convince that person to listen to whatever it is you're selling. On a closing call, they're there to listen to you. They obviously understand they've got a problem and you're the solution and they want the answer to that problem. So there's no sales resistance until you get to the point of asking for money, because some people don't like spending money, basically. So any questions before we dive into it? No, fantastic. Cool. So, if everyone can, please turn their attention to the school community, go into classroom, go into the EPC setter framework, and pull the script up here. So, this script again is completely universal. Again, we've used this script selling absolutely every single product under the sun today. Again, generated over $16 million worth of sales online using this framework on from a setting process. So, who wants to go first? Tig, I reckon you should go first. And who have we got here? Cameron, if you can be the prospect, Tig, if you can be the setter. So, Tig, you've got a slightly different script, but the questions are more or less the same. Just follow the script you've got to hand. I'll sway you in the right direction. I will pause you if you're making any mistakes or if there's anything we need to work on. Cameron, any questions your side?
So I'm going to be the prospect. So he's going to call me to say, what are we doing
Remote high
this
ticket
remote
sales.
high ticket sales,
Yeah.
and what I've signed up for, like a webinar or something, or
So you've seen a Facebook ad or an Instagram ad of my face selling
Mhm.
you a dream on remote high ticket sales. You clicked on that ad for a training, uh,
Yeah.
and chances are you didn't watch the training. You just put your name, number, email address in and forgot.
Right. And then am I gonna do I have time for the like, am I doing any objections or
100% you are. So
yeah,
be interested.
yeah,
Don't be a bell end. Um,
yeah,
but give the standard objections you would naturally give, like, oh mate, I'm a little bit busy at the minute. Can you call me back later? Um, okay, cool. What? So the first objection, can you call me back later? I'm a bit busy. Second objection, what is it you're selling to me? And third objection, how much does it cost?
right, okay, yeah, no worries. It's fine.
All in the beginning of the call. So
Right
let
at the
them
start, yeah.
handle the objection and then move them on.
Yeah, no
How
worries.
far down am I going? Just reading through the script and going from there.
Just read through it. I'll stop you when we need to stop.
Cool. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, we'll go ahead.
Fire away. Ring ring.
Hello, am I speaking with Cameron?
Hi, yeah, you are. Who's this?
Cameron, how's it going? It's Ty from Santino Centaurus team. How are you doing?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. Who did you say was calling? Sorry.
Ty from Santino Centaurus team. I'm just giving you a call. I don't
I'll
mean to
be
call.
honest, mate. I'm really not. I'm just out at the moment. I haven't really got time.
You literally just take 2 minutes. It's literally a quick chat just to see are you still interested.
I'm what interested in what? Sorry.
It's high ticket sales. I see you signed up for our webinar.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I did sign up for that on Instagram, I think, but I didn't. To be honest, I didn't watch it.
Yeah, I just want to see, did you have any kind of questions about getting into the whole high ticket remote space that we could help you with?
Um, how much does that cost?
How much that it just depends roughly on. See, we have different courses, the setter and closer. It all depends. What you do normally is we'd book you on a final call to see are you actually interested, and then from then they disclose the payment with you.
Buzz.
Right.
So, good. The good thing is you're very relaxed, which is really, really nice because a lot of people start sweating, stumbling their words, and all that sort of stuff. So you're very relaxed, which is good. So, how I would personally tackle that, if you want to write this down, bro, and anyone else, who wants to write this down. So the first objection, I haven't got time. So it's always good. So the quicker you can get someone to laugh, the quicker their sales resistance goes down. So yeah, mate, it'll literally only be 2 minutes. If I'm any longer than that, I'll hang up myself. Chances are they always laugh and like, yeah, go on. So yeah, mate, it'll be only 2 minutes. If I'm any longer than that, I'll hang up myself. That's if they give you the objection. I'm going into a meeting. I haven't got time. I'm not interested. Just let me know when you all have that written down. Got that down your end, Tyke.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool. I'm going to be a little bit tougher on you, Tyke,
Yeah,
for
no
obvious
problem.
reasons.
Yeah.
Um, cool. Next, how much does it cost? It's so early on, you don't even know if you can sell to the guy because you don't even know if he's qualified. So what I would do, you want to have a bit of a pattern interrupt. So the more you can interrupt their pattern, they think that you're just going to either tell them that you're going to tell them a price, or you're going to tell them exactly what it is that you're selling them. So you need to stop them dead in their tracks. And when you stop them dead in their tracks, naturally you create more attention, create more attention from them to want to actually listen to you. So at that point, I would then say, yeah, mate, being honest, I don't even know what to sell you, if I'm honest. We've got so many different packages. Normally what I would do is just kind of see if you were genuinely interested in it and take it from there. I mean, what interested you in remote high ticket sales, or what interested you in getting your fitness in check? What interested you in trading? What interested you in e-commerce? And then you roll into the next question. So it's pattern interrupt, deflect, roll into next question. So I'll repeat that again for everyone. Yeah, mate, if I'm honest, I don't even know what to sell you. We've got a ton of different products and services. So, yeah, mate, if I'm honest, I don't even know what to sell you. We've got a ton of different products and services. I don't actually know if we would be able to help. I mean, what interested you in the thing you're selling? You'll start to see as we start rolling through the questions, objections, they're so malleable to whatever it is you're selling. Never, never push for a booking early on, because you're asking for a big commitment before you've got any commitment from them.
Yeah, that's kind of confusing what way to answer that, because they ask you price range, you know.
Yeah, just deflect. You don't even know what price to pitch them on as well. Also, when it comes to getting commitments, the whole goal. So there's I'll show everyone. So let me come out of this quickly. So if I come into the school community, into this resource pack, there's a PDF here called 112 micro yes methods. What that is, so if I open this up here, it's loads of different, we call them trial closes. So 112 trial closes in here of things that get your prospect into the habit of saying yes to you. So when you're on a call with anyone, you want to get them into the habit of constantly saying yes to you. And every time they say yes, the ask should be bigger. They should be saying yes to something bigger. And it's like what we said on Monday. The more you can get them to say yes to you throughout the call, when it comes to asking them for a booking or for a payment, chances are there's going to be little to no resistance of them saying yes again, because you've gotten them in the habit of saying yes, basically. Let me let Tyler back in. So yeah, hope that makes sense. Everyone got that written down? Cool. So Tig, when you're ready, we will pick it up from where we left off.
Well, are we restarting or are we going?
So if you ask him how much is it, and then Tig, if you handle that objection, then roll into the next question on the script.
Right, okay, that's fine.
Also, Tig, whenever you handle an objection, he who asks the most questions wins. So never handle an objection and stop talking. Handle an objection and just go into the next question. Maintain control.
Right, okay. Yeah. So how much does this cost? Sorry.
Yeah, mate, to be honest with you, we have so many different packages, I don't know what to sell you myself. If you don't mind me asking, what kind of sparked your interest into remote high ticket sales?
To be honest, I just saw the ad on Instagram, and it just looked like something that might be good. I want to maybe make some money online, but like I say, I haven't really looked too much into it.
Yeah, brilliant. And if you don't mind me asking, what are you doing for work at the minute?
I just work as a barber. I just cut hair at the moment. Yeah.
Lovely, lovely. And how are you finding that?
Yeah, I don't mind it, but it's long hours. It's sometimes it's it can be tough. It's hard on the body. So yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. How long have you been doing it for?
about 6 years now.
Right. Okay, okay. And can I ask you, do you commute to work every day or?
Yeah, I do. So it takes me about 45 minutes to get to work usually.
Yeah. So like roughly how long is your overall day then commuting?
Looking probably 10 to 12 hours, all included,
Pause.
I'd say.
Pause. So good. The questions are good now, and you're moving them along, and you're moving them the needle, but it's just very bland now. Which is good because it's your first time running through the script. But anytime he gives you a response now, so we're going to take it back to what you do for work at the minute. And he says, "Oh well, I've just been cutting hair. Oh wow, nice man. Giving people them fresh fades. How long have you been doing that for?" So whenever he says something, take what he says. Your goal is to latch on to stuff to basically build as much rapport with him as possible. So it's not question, answer, question, answer, question, answer. It's question, answer, acknowledge, question, answer, acknowledge, question, answer, acknowledge. Make it more conversational. You just need to find things to build rapport. So loop back and try that again from what you're doing for work at the minute.
Okay. Hold on a second. First of all, if you don't mind me asking, what you currently do for work at the minute?
Yeah, I'm just a barber at the minute, mate. Just yeah, I cut hair.
Well, I'd say that's interesting, GB. I'd say you're flat out doing that the whole time, are you?
Yeah, it's pretty tough hours, mate. Sometimes if 10-hour shift and then you got the commute as well.
Yeah, yeah, I
Tough on your body.
could imagine. How long have you been doing that for?
Probably about 5, 6 years now, pretty much since I was at uni. So
Yeah, straight out of uni then. I'd say you're looking for a bit of a change then, is it?
yeah, 100%. Like I say, I haven't really looked too far into anything specifically, but like I say, your ad just came up and I signed up for it. Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant, brilliant. And do you commute to work every day, is it? Or
Yeah, like a 45-minute drive probably at the moment.
oh, that's long enough. I could imagine expensive on petrol or diesel or whatever way.
Oh mate, it's crazy. It's crazy at the moment.
Yeah, and have you looked at doing something like high ticket report or high ticket sales before, or is this the first time looking into it?
I'll be honest, it's the first time looking into it. I've never done anything like that before. So yeah, but obviously I speak to people all day long with my job, so I thought maybe it could be relatable.
Yeah, yeah, it definitely would if you're doing it kind of you'd have the communicational skills already. It'd just be kind of learning the skill. And if you don't mind me asking, what made you kind of get into high ticket sales? Because it is quite a change from barbering.
Uh, it's just a case of finding something new, mate. I'll be honest. Something remote where I don't have to commute into work would just be ideal. Yeah.
Yeah, and what would be your goal with remote sales? Are you looking to achieve more location freedom, financial freedom in a sense? Like what are you trying to achieve from it?
Yeah, definitely. It's mostly just sort of if I could earn what I earn now, and then maybe just do a bit of traveling. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, great. Well, so with high ticket sales, it's not actually a new concept, although it may sound like it. What actually happened after COVID, a lot of businesses went online, which means they realized they didn't actually need a physical location,
Go
which
pause. Yeah, good. Fact find really, really good. The only thing I think that it needs work is just more repetition in it. And just having a prospect, no offense to you, Cameron,
Yeah,
just having a prospect that gives you a little bit more of just gives you a little bit more overall, really. Um,
it's kind
yeah,
of hard. Like it's kind of hard to pull. Do you know the way it's kind of with a barber? I know it's part of it as well, but it's hard to kind of. I don't know.
yeah. So you're going to get prospects on the phone. There's going to be people that tell you to fuck off and just hang up completely like straight away. You're not going to talk to them. There's going to be people who are slightly cold, and they're not going to give you a lot of information. It's when you have those people, it's how do you pry the information out of them? The best way to pry information out of those people is to crack jokes. the quicker you can get someone to laugh, again, their sales resistance goes up, goes down completely. So that's where you need to, again, in those sections where it's question, answer, acknowledge. When you acknowledge, it's important to you to find something to crack a joke, build like have so like get their sense of humor coming out of them and build that rapport. So you really need to find things to latch onto. So if I try that with you, Cameron. So yeah, Cameron, my man. I mean, if you don't mind me asking, what is it you do for work yourself at the minute?
Yeah, at the moment, I work in a barber shop, so I cut hair. Yeah,
Okay, cool, nice. How long you've been doing that for?
be like 6 years now. So yeah, quite a while. Yeah,
Fucking hell, quite a while. Are you enjoying it?
I did it initially for the first few years, but and then sort of the hours they got on top of me a little bit, and so now I'm definitely sort of looking to do something different. Want a bit of a change.
Yeah. That's fair enough. To be fair, I don't know if you saw like our backstory or anything like that. The thing is, Ty, you know my backstory, so you don't always have to use your own personal circumstance. You can pull on other people's personal circumstance as well. So, what I mean by that is, yeah, Cameron. To be fair, mate, I don't know if you saw like any of our videos, but I actually started as a barber.
Oh no way, really?
Yeah. So we had a barbering academy, biggest barbering academy in the UK. Took that up to 1.2 million in sales and exited that after about 7 or 8 months, quick turnaround.
Bloody
Uh,
hell.
and then moved into sales. So, mate, I understand exactly where you're coming from. It's hard work, it's dirty work, and
Yeah,
it's
it's tough, man.
so. Yeah, if you don't mind me asking, going from cutting hair to remote high ticket sales, it's quite a change. Why the change?
You know what? It's just you see sort of different ways of sort of making money online, doing something, working remote, doing a bit of traveling, something like that. And it seems like it could be relatable. Like I say, I talk to people all day long, so it's like the communication skills. But I'll be honest, I genuinely don't know if it's something I'd want to do.
Cool, that's fair enough. Would you not look to open up your own barbershop or anything?
You know what? I have thought about it, but it's the upfront cost and the stress of running your own business and sort of things like that. It really just puts me off.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I think the one thing I like about remote high ticket sales is so I'll run you through the earning potential. So let's say, for example, you're selling a course, average course cost is 3 to 20 grand. Let's say
Right.
you're selling something at 5 grand. Typical commission is 10 to 15%, so you should get 500 quid commissions basically. Average earnings in the space is between 7 to 12 grand. We've had people who come in and doing 15 grand, 20 grand, etc.
What? And that's per month.
That's per month. Now, where I'm going with that is because you're selling such high value products with such high commission,
Yeah.
you can make business owner money without having the headache of a business. Now, one thing a lot
Right.
of people
Okay.
love about remote high ticket sales is um, as long as you've got a laptop and Wi-Fi, you're good to go. With a barber shop, you can't move country, you can't move across the country. You're stuck in that one location.
Well, that's it. You're tied down, aren't you? This is sort of what puts me off, really.
Exactly. So see what I'm doing, Tyke.
Yeah. It sounds a lot more fluent from you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Mate, to be honest, I think maybe because I wasn't as enthusiastic, maybe because you said giving him the objections, that was my mindset. I was like, I need to object it rather than like
Yeah,
be
fair.
like proper on board. So
Yeah, fair. But what I'm trying to say, Tyke, is you don't have to use your own circumstance to relate to the guy. You can use someone else's circumstance and use that to relate to the guy, basically.
Yeah, I
So
didn't even think of you, Barbara. Didn't think
yeah,
of that.
exactly. So yeah, that's just an example. We'll switch. That was really good, bro. Banging for your first time. Cameron and Bryn. Cameron, you are the setter. Bryn, you are the prospect. Bryn, same objections. If you can think of any more, fire them his way. Obviously, don't be a bellend. Be open. Be interested. Have a little bit of a sense, like be genuinely interested in the thing, but also be skeptical at the same time.
cool.
Cool,
It was
Cameron.
slightly different that script, wasn't it? Oh, I'm reading
Yes.
that. Right. Okay, that's fine.
Tiger's slightly different.
Cool. Uh, Hi there. Am I speaking with Britt?
Bryn, just unmute yourself, mate.
Oh, as you mean?
Sorry, just trying to
No,
find the
you're good.
script as well.
Have you got it?
1 second. Yeah, I got it. Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. How you doing? You
Hi there.
okay?
Am I speaking to Bryn?
Yeah, you okay?
Yeah, good man. How's it going, Bryn? You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. Who's this?
It's just I'm just Cameron calling from Backpack Closers. I can see that you. One second, sorry, I went off it.
All right, take your time.
Sorry, it's only because I'm on my. I couldn't bring my laptop today, so I'm working on the phone and the thing's in the way. Reason. Cool. Great. Reason for the call, mate, is I'll keep it brief. I know I just called you out of the blue, so I do apologize. I see you downloaded the brochure that we currently have advertised on Instagram.
Oh, did I?
Am I right in saying?
Oh, I don't remember doing that. Sorry, man.
No worries, that's absolutely fine. I just wanted to see if you'd received it and if you'd had a look at it. But obviously, as you haven't, what got you interested in high ticket sales in the first place?
Pause. So, he's thrown you a major curveball.
Yeah.
So 9 times.
Sorry.
That's
No,
fine.
it's good. It's perfect. It's perfect.
Yeah, because it
'Cause
makes you go, what? You just
you
go
will-
blank.
Yeah, you will get that. So 9 times out of 10, you will be receiving these leads on a database. That database is called a CRM, a customer relationship manager.
Yeah.
Now, when the lead comes through and they download the thing, you've got the time and the date that they've downloaded the thing. So you will see all this before you call them.
Right.
So when they say that to you, oh yeah, mate, I saw you downloaded it last night at 12 o'clock at night. You must have been having a late night scroll. It was about remote high ticket sales, making money online.
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
Oh yeah, fucking hell, I did do that. I remember that was the guy with
Yeah.
the thing and the thing. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. How you doing? You okay? So hold them accountable, because bearing in mind, he may remember exactly what he done, but he doesn't want to be sold to. So he's lying to you. Prospects always lie. Hold them accountable to what they've done.
Perfect. Okay, cool.
Try that again.
Yes,
Try that again.
Hi there. Am I speaking to Bryn?
Hello, mate. Yeah, you okay?
Hi, Bryn. How's it going, mate? You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. Cheers. Who's
course.
this? Sorry.
It's Cameron, mate. I'm just calling from Backpack Closers. I'll keep it really brief. I appreciate I've just sort of called you out of the blue, mate. But I can see that over the weekend you actually downloaded our free webinar that you saw on Instagram in regards to like high ticket sales, remote closing, sort of making money online. Just wondering if you'd got a chance to have a look at that.
I can't remember, man. I can't remember doing that.
See, I've already told him that he did download it.
Yeah, so all you have to do is like, yeah, I saw you that you done it here on XYZ date at XYZ time.
Yeah. Yeah, no worries, mate. It must have been a late night scroll on Sunday night. I can see you downloaded it. I just wondered if you'd sort of taken a look at it at all.
I'm not sure. I think probably just clicked on it and just kept going.
Just came up on the Instagram. No worries, that's absolutely fine, mate. Just out of curiosity, what got you interested in high ticket sales in the first place?
I don't know if it was high ticket sales. I think I was just scrolling and looking at like online or remote jobs, maybe.
Looking at sort of transitioning, just making some money online rather than the sort of the more corporate 9 to 5 sort of role.
Yeah, I don't know what your thing is specifically, but yeah, I was just looking at just clicking on anything really.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine, mate. Is this something you sort of looked into before? Have you tried anything else? Any sort of like online money making methods or any kind of remote work at all before?
No, this is the first time I've just been looking on the internet the last sort of couple of weeks, just having a look.
Right, cool. I suppose it's one of those things when you look at one thing and then it just keeps popping up on the algorithm, doesn't it?
Nice.
Perfect. So, if you don't mind me asking, what is it you do for work at the moment, bro?
Work in film and TV.
You work in film and TV. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's interesting, mate. Anything that I might have seen?
Yeah, probably quite a lot.
Go, Bryn, give him a little bit more now.
Some BBC stuff. Yeah, you've probably seen Casualty. I've done a little bit of that.
No way. That's crazy. Okay,
Yeah.
amazing, mate.
Cameron, be a bit more
Go on.
enthusiastic yourself,
Yeah,
because people don't just buy the words that you say and having the
The way
best
you say
word
it.
practice. Exactly. So,
Yeah.
oh yeah, mate, fucking hell, that's really, really cool. That's my favorite TV show. Never fucking watched it a day in my life, but that's my favorite TV show.
Yeah,
yeah,
you're gonna be Casualty, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, my mum
yeah,
loves
that's
that.
fine. Yeah,
exactly.
Right, okay. Mate, that's crazy. I literally used to watch that every week over my grandma, mate. That brings me back to the old days. I didn't know it was even still playing.
Yeah, just about. Well, it's dying a death. That's why I'm looking for other jobs. So yeah.
That's it, mate. Well, it's Netflix nowadays, isn't it? It's Netflix. You want to get on Game of Thrones, mate, or something like that. That's it.
Very nice. Very cool.
Yeah.
Cool. How long have you been doing it for then?
About 16 years.
16 years.
Yeah.
That's hell. That's half my lifetime, mate. Jesus.
Good.
Yeah.
And so you're 16 years. So you did that what straight out of school then, was it?
Nah, uni first and then
Uni first. What, and you did film at uni then?
Yeah.
Cool. So 16 years, a long time, mate. Are you enjoying it? You still enjoy it?
It's
So
a good
pause.
job.
Pause. So now you want to start pushing the problem. So he's been in it 16 years. You've got him laughing. His sales resistance has gone down.
Yeah.
Mate, fucking hell, 16 years is quite a while. But I suppose it'd be good to kind of understand 16 years in film and TV to remote high ticket sales. It's quite a change. Why the change? Now start pushing the problem and the gap.
Bring in the thing. Yeah, cool.
Basically.
No worries. Yeah. Blimey, mate. 16 years. Like I say, that's almost half my lifetime, mate. You've been doing it so long. Why change now? What sort of sparked the interest in doing something different? You're not enjoying it, or?
It's always it's long hours. It's a lot of working away from home. But I'm looking more into something where I can travel more, but also have the freedom to do the job I want, like sort of on my hours as well.
Right. Okay. So you still want to sort of keep doing. Sorry, did you mean you want to keep doing it? Is that what you're trying to say alongside it?
No, I don't think it would be possible. Like that.
Right, I see what you're saying. Right, cool. Yeah, can we do that again? Sorry.
Yeah. Go for it.
Sam. Yeah, bloody hell, mate. 16 years. So, what you've been doing it a long time now. Why the change now after all these years?
It's just like you travel a lot with it. The hours are very long. I want to try and find something where I can work from home and also maybe live somewhere else or travel a little bit whilst I'm doing it and have my own hours, like work my own hours.
Right. Okay. So it's not that you don't enjoy what you're doing. Still got the passion for it, but it's more the logistics of it. You're sick of like the commuting and the hours and having to sort of go here and there and everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, some shorter days maybe, and picking where I can work from. Exactly.
Cameron,
right. Go on.
Pause. I don't want to give like constructive criticism. I just want to say it's very, very good that you're taking the information from him, rehashing that information and saying it back to him, because it shows that you're tentatively listening to him. So it's really, really, that's perfect.
Yeah.
To him, in his mind, you understand the situation, which is all he wants. So yeah, crack on.
Yeah, no worries.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. I'll get better.
Good.
Cool. And if you don't mind me asking, Ben, mate, how long have you been thinking about the change there? Because obviously, like I say, you've been doing it for 16 years. So is this something that's cropped up in the last like couple months or last couple of years?
The last few years, I'd say. Yeah, I've been thinking about it, but only been looking at it sort of seriously the last sort of 6 months, I think.
No worries. Anything sort of really sort of accelerated the sort of want to do something new, or is it just sort of built up over time?
No, like traveling a bit more and then wanting to be able to work whilst I'm traveling and then just keep moving.
Right. Okay. So that's that sort of digital nomad sort of backpack lifestyle. You want to work from your laptop, be able to sort of wake up, go to the beach, come home, do some work, eat nice food, that kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, just not be stuck in the UK.
Brent,
Mate, it's miserable, isn't it?
start asking him some tough questions now. So what is it you
Yeah.
guys selling me? How much does it cost?
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, so what, Cameron, what is it you guys actually sell?
I didn't write down the one for that. What I thought I haven't got time. How much does it cost? What is it yourself? Oh, so are we? Am I going to give him a little bit there in terms of?
So
Because I feel like that's not really a.
there's nuances to this now. When it's so early on in the conversation, you would be like, mate, I don't even know what to fucking sell you, to be fair.
Yeah.
But when you're further down into the fact find and you've built a little bit rapport, give a dog a bone. Don't give him the whole bone, just give a dog a bone. So yeah, mate, to be fair, we do loads of things. So you don't want to tell them exactly what you do. We help people get into remote high ticket sales. We help place people in job roles. We do recruitment. There's quite a few different things that we do actually. Which brings me on to next question. Make sense?
Yeah, cool.
Now that answer, by the way, just to extrapolate on that even more, the answer will also be defined with the product knowledge based on what you're selling, because most offers sell multiple different things. They sell lower packages, they sell mid-tier packages, and higher packages. So you can be like, oh, yeah, we do this, which is our lower package. We do this and we do this. But quickly, next question.
Right, okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Cool. So Brent, ask the question again.
Yeah. Yeah, Cameron, so what do you guys actually do? What are you selling?
Yeah, cool. So, mate, essentially what we do is we help people like yourselves transition from essentially more 9 to 5 or sort of corporate roles or sort of any jobs really, mate, into working in the online space, working remotely. We have essentially a community of sales reps that we essentially have we essentially have a training program and almost like a recruitment agency where we help you sort of get jobs and transition into working into the online space. Now, on that, mate, what exactly would you want to sort of achieve with this? Sort of, if you were to transition into sort of a remote job, what would be the goal?
Nice.
Yeah, like I said before, just more freedom to work from wherever I want and pick my own hours. Yeah.
Amazing. And would you be doing this on your own, or have you got anyone in terms of like a partner or anyone that you'd be sort of working with or want to transition over with, or would it be yourself?
No, just me.
Pause. Can I ask, why is that question important, if anyone knows?
Just finances, would it be? So to stop the objection at the end.
Exactly. So you want to uncover if there's going to be a partner objection when they come on to the closing call. So if they're going to be making a decision with a business partner or a spouse, when it comes to booking the call, you would then say, well, look, obviously, I know you mentioned that you'll probably be doing this with your business partner or your wife. And what I'd probably recommend doing before we get the call booked in, where I'd probably recommend having your partner come onto that call. Would XYZ time work for the both of you? So then you can get both decision makers on the call. So it shortens the sales process and the sales timeline down, basically, and the decision on the call.
In this case, it would be. Would you say it'd be less relevant? Like,
cool.
Yeah,
it's more
because when I read it, I was like, I feel like I didn't deliver it well because I was thinking it's not really as relevant, but.
Yeah, it's only in there because if you do end up selling B2B, it's a question you're gonna need to ask. But if you're selling B2C and it's like just one individual paying for it, I don't even ask that question myself on what we sell, basically.
Yeah, no worries.
So, cool. Cameron, really, really good. We'll pause you there because I want to move on to
no
other people as well. But that was really, really good, bro. Really good. Any questions?
No, I need to memorize it properly so I can be less monotone, more enthusiastic.
yeah, basically.
That's all it is, yeah.
Yeah, basically. Um, cool. Bryn, you are up. Bryn, if you can be the setter, and Tig, if you can be the prospect, please.
It might be a bit wingy. This is like I didn't read this before we started today.
That's fine. That's okay.
All right. Yeah. Oh, is that Ty?
Yeah, hello.
Hello, mate. How you doing?
Good, good. Yourself?
Yeah, not too bad. Just ringing today to see you showed a bit of interest in some high ticket remote sales.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, I seen something on Instagram, yeah, a week ago probably.
Yeah. What sort of interested you about the thing that you saw?
To be honest, I don't know a lot about it. I kind of just wanted to get a bit more information on what's entailed in
Okay. Have you looked into anything like this before? Have you tried anything like this before?
it. I've seen it all over my Instagram for a while. I haven't. This is the first time I've kind of actually signed up for something.
Okay. Um, I'm literally just reading some of the things.
Yeah,
Sorry.
no, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Just get to grips with it. Roll into the next question.
Uh, yeah, if you've got a couple of minutes, it'd be good to ask you a couple more questions, if that's all right.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
Pause. So, 9 times out of 10, I know you won't be closing anyway, but again, if you're working with a setter, you want them speaking to as many people as possible, and you want to be able to aid them. Yes, it should be the sales manager's role on that job to do that, but the sales manager is, I'll take it from my experience, you're managing so many different sales reps and teams and stuff like that, that some things do slip through the cracks. So the one thing you want to do, you want to control your earnings as much as you possibly can, and you want to feel like you're in control as much as you can. So it's always good to jump on calls with your setter and aid them to the best of your ability. So the one thing that is gonna, you never want to ask people for their time. You always want to take it, because if you give people the option to hang up on you and they don't want to be sold to, chances are they're going to take that option and hang up on you, basically. So what you want to do is you just roll into your questions, just start asking questions. If they're busy, they will stop you. And again, it's like what we said on Monday, 3 no's and a go. So if they say, oh mate, I'm busy, handle that objection. Yeah, mate, that's absolutely fine. It'll only be 2 minutes. I was only going to be 2 minutes. If I'm any longer than that, I'll hang up myself.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, go on. Then if they give you the objection again, yeah, mate, literally I'll be 60 seconds. So shorten that time down. Mate, I really have to go. Can you call me back later? Of course. When can I call you back?
Yeah. Okay.
So just roll into the question until they give you the objection.
Yeah. Yeah, brilliant. What if you don't mind me asking, what do you do for work at the moment?
I'm currently in sales at my family business, so I'm working Monday to Friday, just sales myself.
Okay. Would like at this point, would you ask like specifically like what kind of sales?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Nice. What is it you're selling?
Yeah, yeah. And so, like sort of if you don't mind saying like specifically what do you guys sell?
Yeah, we sell furniture. We deal with high end clients, kind of doing renovations. That's mainly what we do.
Oh, nice. And that's your family, is it? Family business.
Yeah, yeah, that's family business. So I'm just kind of doing that at the minute. I don't know what I'm doing, so just said I'd look into this.
Nice. And how long have you been doing that for?
I'm
Good.
doing that about three years, give or take.
So I give some objections now.
Um, what is it you actually do?
Um, is it is this like because I'm just thinking like in the closing like framework now, do
That's
we
fine.
are we trying to avoid that question or do I actually give something there?
Yeah, it's still so early on. I would avoid that. The only time I would give a dog a bone is probably when you're um after you ask them why the change and how long have you been thinking for a change, because they open up to you, which means you open up to them. But if they're not opened up to you yet, you don't open up to them.
Yeah. Yeah, if you don't mind, I've just got a couple more questions just to get some info, if that's all right.
Cool.
Um,
Pause. Good. So exactly what you want to say, but there's just a chunk in front of that missing. So yeah, mate. To be fair, we sell loads of stuff. I don't actually know what to sell you. To be
Yeah.
fair, I
Yeah.
suppose what I'd have to do is just ask you a couple of questions just to see where we can help.
Yeah. Yeah, mate. I'm not actually too sure what we can sell you because there's a lot of options, a lot of packages that we can offer. Um, if you don't mind me asking, what made you look at getting into this sort of thing? Like, why did you click on it?
Very nice.
The location freedom of it, obviously, you see all these gurus online trying to sell you this and sell you that, but you never know is it actually legit. So that's kind of what I'm trying to find out. Is this real?
Yeah. And did you say you haven't tried anything like this before?
No, it's first time looking at it.
Yeah. And what is the sort of reason why you're looking for the change?
To be honest, I'm just sick of working a Monday to Friday, kind of the same. Just want something completely different and to make more money, obviously, and work online.
Yeah. Is that the main reason, like the location freedom or the hours you work? What's the main sort of reason?
No, I'd love to be in Dubai and Thailand and Bali every different week and traveling because we're gonna be dead at some stage. So I want to live my life.
Few lady boys.
Sounds like something we can help with. All right. What are we doing? I'm lost on this now.
So yeah, go for it.
And if you did start getting into this sort of space, the remote high ticket sales, is there anyone, like, have you got a partner or like a business partner you'd want to get into this with?
No, it'd just be myself because my partner, she's doing her own thing, so I kind of want something for myself.
Okay. Is this where I can chuck in the devil's advocate one?
Yeah. You can. To be fair, you can. To be fair, it depends how well you guys are getting on the call. If he's still a little bit dry, I wouldn't. If he's giving you a bit more, if he's giving you a bit more information and bite-in and stuff like that, I'd be like, well, mate, look, listen, you can't do everything your wife says. Playing devil's advocate. If she wasn't on board, would you still do it? No, fuck her. I'd still do it myself, basically. So,
Yeah.
But yeah, no, bro, that's really, really good. All I would say is all that needs is just you getting more familiar with the script.
Yeah.
So you can just start to bring your enthusiasm in, basically.
Yeah, for sure.
But the objection handlers were good. The weaving into the next questions were good, and the questions were concise as well. It's just starting to learn the framework, basically.
Yeah, I just think, I should have read it a few times and then I could have used his info and, like you say, chuck it back at him a bit more.
Yeah, it's fine. Cool. Taiwo, the man, the myth, the legend. Are you ready? Think your mic might be off.
Okay. Hi.
How you doing?
Well, I'm good, but I've had challenges with my network. I have some kind of low bandwidth,
Cool.
so I've been on and off.
Cool.
That's why I asked you if I could get
the recording.
after.
Yeah. Do you want to try pitch practice?
Tonight, can I do next class? Because I don't know, I still have some.
Yeah, of
I
course.
don't want to hold the class back a bit because of that.
Yeah, of course
Can I
we
do the
can.
next class?
Yeah, of course we can. 100%.
Okay.
Cool. Who
Yes.
wants to be my prospect? Let's do
Thank
a
you
nice.
so much.
No problem. Let's do a nice demonstration. Cool, Tyke. Let's go for it. Ring, ring.
Hello.
Hello, is that Tyke?
Yes, it is. Who's this?
Tyke, how's it going, my man? It's just Santino calling from Closers Academy. How you doing?
Good. I have to get off the call. I'm just in work at the minute.
Yeah, mate, don't worry. I'll literally be 2 minutes. If I'm any longer than that, I'll hang up myself.
Okay, go on then.
Cool, nice one. Yeah, mate, I was literally just calling you. Sorry for calling you out of the blue. I do apologize. I saw you registered for our training on remote high ticket sales, if that rings a bell.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, I did. That was yeah, yesterday I did, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yesterday, 4 p.m. You're meant to be working, but you're scrolling by the looks of
Yeah, yeah, it should be.
it. Don't worry, I won't tell you, boss. Yeah, mate, literally just want to see if you received it, had a look at it, and had any questions around remote high ticket sales we could help with.
To be honest, I don't know about it. I literally just signed up on it as it was in work, as we were just saying. I haven't even had any time to look at it.
Yeah.
What is it? What is it you do?
Yeah, mate, to be fair, we do loads of stuff. We help, yeah, loads of stuff. I don't even know what to pitch you on, if I'm honest. Mate, I suppose it'd be good to kind of understand what sparked your interest in remote high ticket sales.
Um, well, it's just you always see online everyone talking about how you can travel, and
Yeah.
it's kind of something I always wanted to do. So I said, why not? And just said I'd sign up and see what it's about.
Yeah. I think everyone wants that location freedom and stuff like that at the minute, to be fair, especially with the state of the world. What is it you're doing for work yourself at the minute?
I'm a barber at the minute.
Nice, okay, giving people them fresh fades.
Yeah, yeah, I'm all constantly, yeah, sick of it now.
You sound it. How long have you been at it for?
8 years now.
Oh, fucking hell, quite a while.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I kind of want a bit of a change now, to be honest.
Nice. Have you got your own shop or you sort of on shop floor? Like, what's that kind of look like?
No, I'm been working for one of my friends for the last 8 years, but I just kind of want to do something on my own, you know.
Cool. You really don't sound happy, man.
No, it's just I'm just sick of it constantly dealing and just being busy the whole time. I'm sick of standing on my feet and cutting hair.
Yeah. Yeah, to be fair, so I don't know if you saw any of our videos. So I was actually a barber for 6 years. Um, had a barbering academy. We scaled it, became one of the biggest barbering educators in the space, and then took it to an exit. So, mate, I fully understand how you feel, to be fair.
Yes,
Um,
you're the right man to talk to.
yeah. Well, look, obviously being a barber, cutting hair, 8 years to remote high ticket sales, it's quite a change. Um, why, why the change, if you don't mind me asking?
Um, Obviously, as you know, I feel like I'm constantly communicating with people, and throughout my life, people have said to me to go into sales. So I just said, might be
Why
something
not?
I'd like to do. Why not?
Yeah, why not? And I suppose when you're cutting hair, you're dealing with clients all day, you're talking to them. In most cases, you're their therapist as well. So you've probably already got you've definitely got the skill set if you've been doing it for that long.
Yeah, yeah, I'd like to imagine so. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. No, that's fair enough, to be fair. Have you looked at this before? Is this kind of like the first time?
Yeah, it's the first time I've seen it all over my Instagram and different things, but I just said, why not? Let's have a look at it.
Nice. Do you know much about what remote high ticket sales is?
Absolutely nothing apart from the fact it seems to be a scam. It kind of sounds like it.
Yeah, a lot of people are making it harder for the good people to make their money and run their businesses. To be fair, I'll give you a quick rundown of exactly what it is. So, basically, what it is you've got online businesses. They spend a ton of money on advertising every single month. They generate a ton of leads, warm these leads up, get those leads booked into a call with an expert. Said expert would take that call and onboard that client. Yeah, mate, don't get me wrong. I know what you mentioned on that you mentioned the scam thing there as well. It's like anything, to be fair. Like you have to do your due diligence on all these companies that you start working with. I'm a firm believer in you have to kiss a few frogs to reach your Prince Charming. So hopefully I'm your Prince Charming.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hopefully. So if I was selling, so you're basically selling, I could be selling for like Google, or I could be selling for a business. So what do you mean by you're selling?
Yeah, so you could in the online remote high ticket space, it's predominantly online education and software. So you could be selling for a Google, or you could be selling. Have you ever seen people doing like fitness courses, trading courses, e-com courses, and stuff like that?
Yeah, yeah. No, I have.
Yeah, so basically be one of them, something like that.
All right. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, would you be doing this by yourself? You got any business partners, family members you looking to do it with? Like, what does that kind of look like?
My cousin wants to do it with me.
Nice. You didn't sound too sure about that.
Yeah, well, they're kind of in and out about doing it, so
Cool. Okay, fair enough. I suppose just playing devil's advocate, if you wanted to do it and they weren't on board, would you still do it? Or
oh, definitely, yeah, definitely.
cool, fair enough. Cool. So anyone noticed the difference? What I'm doing? How? Yeah, anyone noticed a few things on what I'm doing there?
Yeah, it's very relaxed. It's like so relaxed and very natural.
Yeah.
And also you just everything that he says, you're like say making jokes or whatnot. It's a lot more personable.
Yeah.
You can tell you're following the script, but it doesn't really sound like you're following it. You know what I mean?
Exactly. The only reason I can do that is because I know the script like the back of my hand. I invented the script, obviously. But yeah, it's because I know the script like the back of my hand. Number two, I've got because I know the script, this will always come in second when you know the script. I've got a ton of enthusiasm, but not too much where I sound like a sleazy salesman at the same time. So I'm coming in, I'm dropping hooks, using analogies. I've got a high pitch, but not too high. You can tell I'm excited. Again, he if you're not excited, he won't be excited. The goal for any sales call is to find someone where they're at. So if they're not as excited as you, your goal is to meet them where they're at, bring up their excitement, and close at the height of excitement. If they're overexcited more than you are, you meet them where they're at, bring them down to a calm pace so they can actually understand and listen to you, bring their excitement back up, and close at the height of excitement again. Um, so yeah, because I understand the script and my framework, I naturally have the excitement. Number two, the objections he's given me, I'm not scared to tackle them head on. Yeah, sounds like a scam. Yeah, mate, I know it does. Most things do in this space. Unfortunately, you have to kiss a few frogs to reach your Prince Charming. Crack a little bit of a joke. Hopefully, I'm your Prince Charming. Sales resistance goes down.
Yeah,
So
that's why I was saying that because you probably would get that as well a lot. Like,
yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. And the thing is a great way to handle that, especially when you're selling online education. But yeah, mate, I fully understand that online space is a completely new concept to people, but it's no different when you're trying to apply for university or a school. You do your due diligence on those schools. If you don't like them, you don't pay and you don't go. Until you find a school that you're happy to go to or you're happy to send your kids to. It's no different with this as well. So it's just using things that they already relate to and just changing it for a modern world or a modern thing that you're selling. Or just go down the route that I went and just tackle it head on and crack a joke and lower his sales resistance. But yeah, all that enthusiasm comes once you understand the framework and you know it like the back of your hand. But on that framework works with absolutely anything. So I'll do another example. Hello, Tig.
hello, hello.
Tig, how's it going? It's just Santino calling from Jagged Edge Academy. How you doing?
Good, good. What's this about?
Yeah, sorry for calling you out of the blue. I do apologize. I saw you registered for our PDF on how to get into barbering, like barbering, becoming a barber. Does that ring a bell?
Yeah, yeah, it does. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Wicked, mate. I just want to see if you received that, had a look at it, and had any questions around being a barber we could help with.
Yeah, I looked at it briefly for a minute. I'm just wondering how long is actually the course?
Mate, to be fair, we've got multiple courses. We've got 1 day courses, 1 week courses, 3 month courses. Depends what you're trying to achieve, to be fair. What is it you do yourself at the minute?
I'm actually in sales at the minute. I'm just in
Oh,
sales.
nice, cool. How long have you been doing that for?
3 years.
3 years. Okay, not too long then. Why the change into becoming a barber? Because it's quite a change.
Oh, it's just you can kind of when you have a skill on your own, you can charge whatever you want. You can go anywhere. Could go here abroad if you build up a personal brand. So just a few of my friends are doing it. So
100%. I think being in sales as well, are you stuck behind a desk all day?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. It's pushing pens, paper, not creative work. I think very corporate. I think when you're a barber, it's very relaxed, very creative work. You can earn money as you go, and again, if you get good, you can charge a lot for a haircut. Like you see footballers, barbers charging an arm and a leg for a haircut. Do you get what I mean?
yeah, yeah. No, you're dead right.
So Yeah, have you looked at like becoming a barber before, or is this kind of like the first time?
Yeah, I was watching a few YouTube videos and stuff, but that's kind of that's the extent I kind of went to.
Nice. See, the script is malleable. I just wanted to do that example so you can see you can literally sell anything with it. I can. So, Tig, I saw you registered for our training on getting into real estate Airbnb. Just want to see if you received that, had a look at it, and had any questions.
Yeah, yeah, no, I'm really interested. What way does it all work?
To be fair, mate, there's loads of different routes to go down in property. You could do buy, refurbish, refinance, Airbnb, commercial, flips, depends on yourself. I mean, what are you doing for yourself at the minute?
I'm just in sales at the minute, trying to save up a bit of money because I want to buy a house, and you know,
Nice. Nice. Well, going from sales to property full time, it's quite a change. Why the change?
um, why the change? I haven't really thought about that. Just it'd be nice to kind of own a few different places and kind
Make
of you can go
make
to
money
Dubai.
passively.
Yeah, go to Dubai, which would be the end goal.
Yeah. Cool. So again, you see, you can literally sell anything with the framework. It's just changing the title and learning a small bit of product knowledge and weaving that into the conversation, basically. But 9 times out of 10, it's just the name of the title that changes and the name of the thing that they downloaded or registered for. So yeah, because I know some people might have concerns. Yeah, we're only practicing on remote high ticket sales. Again, all you just need to do is change the name of the thing that you're selling and it works. So I hope that helps. Um, Wicked. That concludes today's setter training. Any questions before we wrap up, guys?
It's quite like the all the questions and stuff. It's quite similar to like the closer framework. Like, would you always try and go that in depth with it?
So the more in depth you go on a setter call, the more information the setter gets to rehash to the closer. So then the closer just alters the question slightly. So, yeah, I saw you've been in sales for 7 years. Um, Talk to me about that because obviously it's quite a change going from being in sales for 7 years to buying real estate. Like, why the change? I know you may have touched on it with so and so, but I'm a firm believer in hearing it from the horse's mouth just to make sure that we're not playing Chinese whisper. So yeah, what's that sound like to you? So I'm just asking the same question and just changing it slightly.
Yeah.
But the good thing is you've got the information, so you're not asking a question blind, like, oh, you've been in sales to property, why the change? You've been in sales. Cameron tells me that obviously you want to get a bit more like passive income. Can you dive deeper on that for us?
Yeah. Have you ever had like pushback, like if a setter's spoken to someone, like say the day before they speak to the closer, and they're just like, "Oh mate, look, I literally told all this to the guy yesterday."
In my early days, I did, but the question I ask at the beginning of the call when they've dealt with a setter, look, I understand you had a chat with Cameron. I've made a ton of notes. I'm a firm believer in obviously hearing it from the horse's mouth, just so we're not playing Chinese whisper. I suppose in your own words, it would be good to understand a little bit about your background, where you're at, and what interested you in this thing. So I would tie that into the very first question on the script. So then the objection doesn't come up further down the line. He's like, yeah, to be fair, he's just doing his job properly.
Yeah. All right, cool.
So that diffuses the whole situation. But because in my early days, I got that all the time. I was like, fuck, how do I? Because the thing on the closer call, the setter finds out the pain and brings up that pain, and then hands that pain over to the closer. Then it's the closer's job to take that pain and desire, open that up even more and get them to talk about it even more to really bring those pains and desires up to the surface so you can close at the height of enthusiasm, basically. So you need to ask those questions to get the result. But it's just altering the questions ever so slightly to get them to crack open again, basically.
Yeah. All right.
Good question. Very good question. Valid question as well. So hope that helps. Coolio. Any other questions?
Yeah, I do have one question when it comes to the scripts. obviously I know it's really early on, so it's kind of almost irrelevant. But when you go to like get a job, and obviously you work either as a setter or closer of different companies, is it often that they're going to have like their own script that you need to follow, and you kind of mix the two, sort of try and
Yeah, so
like,
yeah, good question. So a lot of companies will have their own scripts that they follow. We've been in the space for so long. Most people use the same frameworks anyway.
it's all very similar sort of thing. Yeah,
It's all similar. Like Nick
yeah.
the other day, he said, to be fair, this is very similar to how we sell cars.
Oh, really? Yeah,
It's all foundational stuff.
yeah.
All
Just a
foundational.
framework, I suppose, isn't it? Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
The only thing that's really going to alter it is the product knowledge, where you weave in the product knowledge.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. And to be fair, sometimes you have companies where they give you a script and the script is absolutely shit.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, if you get a script that's like it does so many things wrong, puts you in a bad position in the conversation. It's like, how do you combat that? Because you need to follow it, obviously.
Yeah. So, what I would do is follow their script for a week.
Yeah.
Get 0 results, and then change your script. Say, oh, yeah, I would personally say, yeah, cool, I'll follow the script, no problem. They're not going to be listening to every single call of yours. What they are going to be seeing is numbers
The
on
results.
the spreadsheet, basically. So when they see numbers on the spreadsheet, they're then going to come back to you and be like, what are you doing different? Ah, well, I've just added this question into your script.
Yeah.
So, and 9
Yeah,
times
makes
out of
sense.
10, you'll just add shit into their script rather than using their script overall.
Yeah. Just make it your own sort of thing. Yeah.
Basically.
So,
Yeah. Any other questions, guys?
good, man.
Cool. Really enjoyed that training. Any questions, let us know. I'm going to upload this recording into the vault on the classroom section. So if anyone wants to go back and review it, it'll be up in the next 24 hours. Wicked, guys, have a great evening. Next training will be they're all up on the calendar, so Wednesday, Thursday, Friday next week, or Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It's on the calendar. So I'll see you guys next week.
Cheers,
Cool.
man.
So, see you later,
Have
guys.
a great day.
Bye-bye.
Have a great weekend, guys.
Thank you.